What's up, everybody? This is PhillyRon at MUTtips.com, your one-stop shop for Ultimate Team tips, tricks, collection info, and card reviews. Our goal is to make your MUT experience awesome. Fellas, I'm at it again today. This is another Madden 15 Ultimate Team gameplay video. And what I want you to do real quick before we get started is make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And be prepared to leave a comment. I hope everybody is having a good time on Ultimate Team, as I always ask of you. I also want to make sure I shout you guys out again for taking me over that 5,000 mark. We are moving steadily up them ranks, so hopefully we will keep this thing going on. Let's get to 6,000. Let's see how fast we can get to 6,000 subscribers on the channel. All right, let's talk about some gameplay, man. If you guys play on Xbox One, on PS4, on PS3, I don't even know if they're still playing on 360 or not, but how do you guys feel about, like, I'm not even gonna say how do you feel about, what is your best win streak? You gotta let me know. What is your best win streak? How many games have you actually won in a row before? I know everybody gonna come out with some crap. Hopefully you guys aren't lying. On top of that, do you guys consider it, well, of course, when you get IP booted, that's not really a loss for you. But how do you what do you consider a loss? If someone runs the same play on you over and over, I know a lot of you guys consider that glitching. I don't believe that's a glitch. That's regular football. But if someone uses some, crazy or tactic against you and gets a win, do you give them credit for that? So it's just a few different questions that I have for you guys this morning, as well as some actual, I'm not gonna say news, but let's see what else is going on in the community. We heard about EA putting a tweet out yesterday through their Twitter account saying that any affiliation with anyone selling coins, as far as like those websites or things of that nature, is a violation of the terms of service. Now, as you guys know, YouTubers and anybody who's in basically online promotions, reviews, marketing, things of that nature, we don't really control the advertising that plays on our channel. So if some of these groups wanted to pay Google Direct and their ads played on our videos, I wonder how would EA handle that? You guys let me know. On top of that, how do you guys feel about coin sites? Is it a problem in the game? I know a lot of guys who say, and we saw this because me and my good friend Grand Champion have told EA before that this game of keep away, or what they call rarity, isn't what the community wants. A lot of guys say they want their card values to remain the same, and that's one thing. But if you really look at that, that's really so people can make money off of those cards, because these coins have no actual value. Like, in the grand scheme of things, these coins and these cards have no actual value. They die at the end of the season. You can't take them into the next game, so they have no actual value. But if you put a card out and then release a card, let's say like the next week or the next month, then guys say that the cards that I have don't keep their value. What exactly do you mean by that? You can't sell them on the auction block as much as you could before, so you can't constantly keep the best players? Is that what's happening? I mean, these are all types of questions that you guys have to ask yourself when you make statements like, the game needs rarity. My thing is, anybody on this game needs to be able to play with any player they feel like, as long as it helps them enjoy the experience of the mode. So the argument that we had before years ago was that if you let everybody have good teams, then it forces people who don't want to play with good teams to have good teams. Makes no sense to me, but that's what they say. That's like saying that if I have a great team now, that you can't run with a budget team, and that's far from the truth. because you guys see it now. Now I see a lot of guys who get rid of their teams in order to go to budget teams or theme teams. This game can be played in many different ways, and all I've ever said, and I believe the community would actually support this, is that everybody should be able to play the game the way that they want to. So if you want to play with, at the time it was like not having someone who just buys legend packs because you didn't want to run up against a 99 team, then you don't have to do that. You can play and work your way through the solos and build your squad through the solos and through the minimum amount of coins that you get by playing solos. So those are the options out there. I know I said this was a gameplay video. Again, you can see the gameplay in the background, but we're talking about some real things in Ultimate Team right now, because a lot of things are coming to the forefront and really need to be addressed. And to be quite honest, when I'm on Twitter, I see a lot of guys saying, yeah, I agree with you, I agree with this or that. So what I would want you guys to do is you let EA know that you guys respect that I respect your voice. So if you want me to be involved with some of the or me to be a voice for you guys to EA, or one of the voices to EA for you, let that be known. Let them know that, so that they can't say that we didn't, we have people speaking for the entire community when the entire community isn't really being spoken for now. And that's not a knock on anybody who's currently doing this. It's just that there is a part of the community who is having a fit right now, who has been very vocal because they haven't been getting value in their packs, and they have expressed that time and time again. So real quick, the homework for you guys, please make sure you leave that, drop a like, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment. You can comment on all of those things we spoke about in the video. How do you feel about coin sites? How do you feel about the rarity in the game? Do you like playing a game where you're not, where the goal is to not let you have good cards so that you can keep the good cards rare? I mean, talk about it as it is. Rarity means we do not want you to have good cards, or you shouldn't be able to get the cards that you want to play with. You should be happy when you do get one, but 9 times out of 10 you won't get one because we got to keep them rare. So let me know how you feel about that. All right, everybody, this is PhillyRon. Have a great time in MUT. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.